Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your bonus reading on the Astroflower channel. This is going to be clarifying the cards in your weekly reading that came out over the weekend. If you haven't seen that, go down into the comment section below and you will find it pinned there so you can go through it and see it. So there has been quite a lot that's been going on with the sun that's been influencing your elements and your qualities within your sign, within your Astroflower, and we're going to be going through all of that and how it's affecting those cards on your weekly reading. Let's just quickly go back and let's have a quick look at the sun and see what that happens there. As you can well see, there's solar flares coming off the sun, and I went into this on Cymatic TV. And I did an energy update over the weekend. If you haven't seen that, that will also be linked in the comments below. So it's been affecting certain elements within us. So it's been affecting certainly the water, which seems to make the water, the emotions, a little bit flatter. And when the emotions are, peak, they get very steamy, very hot, very quickly. So it might be a good idea not to emotionally get too involved in the world around you. But that's quite difficult for you, Scorpio, because you are a water sign. The other effect it's been having on the elements is for the earth side. So the earth sides, your earth elements are going to feel like they're compressed. But it's been good for fire energy, which you don't have a lot of, Scorpio, in your sign. But you do have a lot of air, which has also been affected by these solar flares, and we're going to be getting more this week. We've already had some come through at the moment, which I will be doing on Cymatic TV as well. So let's just see how it's been affecting your sign. So let's just take petal 6, and you can now see here, you've got your weekly reading here. Your petal 6 is right in the middle, with that 7 of Cups, and it's basically at the base of that petal. You've got the earth and water, so those two sides, those elements that have been negatively affected by this. So you may find that you've got and you're lacking a bit of foundation, as it were, within your inside you at the moment. But that's quite all right, because the rest of the air around you, and certainly in petal 2, is bringing up that mental energies, that mental clarity within you, which is going to run right up through you, because it goes across the cardinal earth and water of Capricorn, which are diminished. So that mental side is really going to come up and really going to feed that Knight of Cups as well. So it's going to make you have lofty ideas, and that's a good thing for you, Scorpio, because it's not really your sort of thing. So you may find yourself being very buoyant at the moment and bringing those ideas from your karmic path right at the base of you, where you've got the Ace of Cups, and it goes through that 7 of Cups, where you think you're going to be having lots of choices around you, and it may give wind to your sails, as it were, as it crosses over the only bit of fire that you do have in you, which is that crossing zone between petal 6 and petal 10, as it drives those ideas up through you. And it is on the material side, you've got that fixed water, fixed air and fixed earth with you, and mutable air and mutable earth on your petal 3. So petal 3 is asking you to look at things in a different way. So this is providing those choices for you that is within inside you at the moment, but also the universe is trying to ask you to stay constant on that path. And this is where it's saying constant within the logic of how things work. Not necessarily on the fixed earth, but certainly on the fixed air on that sign. And above that, you do have that crossing point of your fixed water, which is being crossed by the mutable earth of Virgo, which is that patience and that also that 8 of Swords. So that maybe when you're making those choices with that 7 of Cups within you, right in the center of you, it may be a case of not being able to see all the opportunities, feeling a little bit trapped because the outside world is not living up to the expectations that you might have created within you. And it's those lofty choices within your emotional and spiritual side. So it's much more to do with love and stuff like that, I think, at the moment, is that there's definitely possibilities there for you. And the universe is trying to encourage those gifts for you on petal 8, which has got the 9 of Cups, backed by your guides also saying, let's just wish for the stars. And it's that wishing aspect is going to be very prevalent in your week, in the rest of your week. And with that that King of Wands down at the bottom, you've got that fixed air giving you that constant, that kingship logic to your emotions as it drives up through those cardinal airs, as it goes round your inner sanctum of that petal 6, where you've got that 7 of Cups. So those choices are definitely going to be abundant around. I would suggest that the universe is saying to you, don't necessarily choose now, but at least have a good look at all your options that are running around you at this present time. So it looks really good. It's basically sort of saying, yeah, enjoy the possibilities of what you can imagine, what your life or your love would be like. So your relationships, your new love, or expressing yourself, or expressing, the Ace of Cups, giving over her cup to the rest of the world with her heart in it. So it may be a case of just being light and just seeing what happens, basically. It should be quite good for you, really. As I say, it will give lots of ideas, and they can go really far, those ideas, really go far down the line emotionally, which seems to be the side that is benefiting the most in your life. Your love life seems to be benefiting the most. Just under the surface, with that cardinal air and that mutable fire crossing just underneath your petals, will mean that life may seem very bubbly and vibrant, where there's lots of things going on around you. Just emotionally, do not try to get too fixed into the emotions of life around you at the moment, because it may diminish those beautiful ideas that are flowing through you. So there you go, Scorpio. I hope that's going to help you for the rest of the week, help you to adjust yourself to the changing vibrations that are around us. So don't forget, after you've subscribed and clicked that bell, because you're going to have to in order to see future sort of videos from this channel. Don't forget to like and share. And obviously, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.